welcome to the Cook to Flourish Kitchen. This is Robin Cook and I am delighted that you are here today joining me with a very flavorful recipe. So this is a Tuscan herb inspired spaghetti squash dish. So I've done another recipe that's very similar to this called chicken pomodoro, but today I'm showing you how to do it without the chicken, but of course you're always welcome to add the chicken in. So lately I have gotten some beautiful, fragrant, fresh herbs from some of my farmer friends from Wolf Creek Farm, as well as where the red fern grows. So I have here some oregano. Do you like to use fresh oregano? It is so fragrant and beautiful, wonderful in antioxidants and wonderful nutrients. I also have some summer fresh basil. It's just beautiful. It's gonna give this a wonderful Italian flair. Then we also have some flat leaf parsley that I've just run my knife through just a little bit to be able to incorporate it with all the other flavors. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some cooked spaghetti squash. And I'm just gonna put that here on our plate. And then we are going to use a little bit of the Heavenly Olive Oil's Tuscan herb just to add to these beautiful Tuscan herb flavors here of the fresh herbs. These bottles are always kind of hard to open, but this is going to give it just beautiful, healthy fats, wonderful flavor, and just a slight oiliness. So we're just going to add, a half a teaspoon or so, little drizzle to our spaghetti squash. And you can put some on top if you want to as well. If you want to do a little salt and pepper, you certainly can. A little bit of garlic powder, you certainly can. I'm just gonna go right into our other ingredients here. We have some sun-dried tomatoes. I love sun-dried tomatoes. These are packed in olive oil. You can keep that olive oil and drizzle a little bit on top too, a little bit extra flavor. And also you want to look for the sun-dried tomatoes that do not have added sulfite. So just be careful that you just get the sun-dried tomatoes in real olive oil, maybe a little bit of sea salt in there as well. So there we have our sun-dried tomatoes. We also have some grilled artichoke hearts, preferably getting these in olive oil, or if you need to have a different oil, just make sure you don't get it packed in canola oil. So we have our grilled artichoke hearts here as well, wonderful flavor. And isn't it fun that this is all vegetables? How cool is that? We're having a wonderful Italian dish that's basically all vegetables. And then we have roasted garlic. So when you roast garlic, it just gives it a slight sweeter flavor. It's not as pungent. So we're gonna put some garlic in there, as little or as much as you want. I just chopped it, but if you wanted to have smaller pieces, you could mince it, or you could even put it through your garlic press to have smaller pieces of garlic. Then we also have roasted mushrooms. You could do the white mushrooms, you could do baby portobello mushrooms, you could do shiitake mushrooms, whatever kind of mushrooms, or if you don't like mushrooms, don't use them. So no worries about that. Another thing you could substitute for mushrooms would be black or kalamata or green olives would be fantastic in this dish as well. And then we also have some roasted onion and a few more mushrooms. So roasted onion goes in here as well, and some more mushrooms. Woohoo! Awesome. Now, if you do dairy, you could do some fresh Parmesan cheese on this, but if you don't, this dish is gonna have so much flavor from these wonderful vegetables that have been cooked or roasted or grilled. It just gives them such a deeper flavor. Now for the fun part. I love decorating with fresh herbs, so we're gonna do our fresh oregano, woohoo! And then we're gonna do our fresh parsley, yay! And fresh parsley actually can help with garlic breath, so we definitely want some parsley because we use some garlic in here. And then our fresh basil, just so wonderful. And then just for fun, we're gonna put a garnish of fresh basil right there on the top. So my friends, this is how you make your Tuscan herb spaghetti squash dish. God bless you all, and I can't wait to see you again in the Cook to Flourish kitchen.